Hey everybody, John Layfield here. We are all out of bubblegum, as my buddy Hot Rod Roddy Popper would say. We are 4-2 yesterday on a bets mentioned here on our YouTube channel. Remember, it is 100% free. If you're watching this other than somewhere on YouTube itself, go to YouTube and it's Philly Godfather and Animals. That's the best sports betting group in the world. For their premium picks, go to phillygodfather.com. They have been the best for quite a long time. They are the true 1%. Start right off with early games. The 4-2 record yesterday, we are still hitting around 62% overall. And we start right off with the Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Mets putting Zach Wheeler on the mound. Zach Wheeler's having some trouble, especially lately. Chicago Cubs putting Quintana on the mound, not having trouble. I'm going to go with Chicago. They lost last night. I'm not just betting on a bounce back here, but I think that Chicago is in a better spot here playing at home. Give me Chicago Cubs on the money line. Minnesota Twins against Kansas City Royals. This, to me, is just a matchup of everything is better on the Twins side right now. Starting pitcher Barrios is a better starting pitcher. They have better bullpen. Mets have the best batting percentage stats on the road in Major League Baseball. So I like the Twins on the money line. I also like the over here, even though Barrios should limit Kansas City on the number of runs they score. Wind is blowing out about in the mid-teens, 13 to 15 miles an hour. To me, give me the over here. I think I got it was 9.5. I bought it down to 9. So the over on the Minnesota Twins, Kansas City money line on Kansas City Twins. Yankees and Astros tonight. Aaron Judge is back. This is the modern day murderer's row. Only scored 4 runs yesterday, left a bunch of runners stranded. I think the total, though, both these teams are averaging 5 runs a game. And I know Tanaka is going to be on the mound for the Yankees, but at some point, the Houston Astros have to bust out of this slump. They're in a mini slump. They're one of the best teams in baseball. I don't want to touch this because sooner or later you're going to see a regression to the mean, and I don't want to touch the money line here or the run line, but I do like the over here. I think it's 10 runs, and to me, if these teams average what they've been doing, and the Yankees are averaging much more than that since Stanton and Encarnacion have come back. I like the over here of 10 runs, New York Yankees. In the final game, Texas Rangers, my Texas Rangers, you got Lance Lynn going to the mound. I can't pronounce the other gentleman's name from Chicago White Sox, so I won't even try. I don't want to butcher his name, but he has had a lot of problems. Over in 8 ERA. Texas is simply the better team here. Playing at home, they play extremely well. Chicago does not have a good road record, even though they won yesterday. I would take the over on this, but you got the wind blowing in at 16, 17 miles an hour, and I'm just not sure if the long ball of Texas is going to be flying over fences like that. So I like the Texas Rangers on the money line, Chicago Cubs on the money line, Minnesota Twins on the money line, and the over in the Twins and the New York Yankees. And with Cincinnati, Castillo on the mound going up against Milwaukee, if the roof is open, I will take the under here. If it's closed, I'm not going to do it. I called the Milwaukee hotline. They didn't have an update yet on whether the roof is going to be open, but the wind is blowing directly in from center field, a little over 10 miles an hour. To me, I think you take the under here if the roof is open. Hope you enjoy the day. Have a wonderful time watching the games, and good luck.